down on some of the non-essentials. Looks like we're good to go now.
Did you guys just decide to go, or they said you just called a few days ago?
No, we've got it scheduled since June or something.
Oh, okay.
Up the island, I mean, when you land.
Well, we're here. We're on the lake, landed here. Everything was nice. A little bit of chop getting out of the base there, but everything is good out here on this end of the island. Came in, we've seen goats and we've seen bear. Goats are up there, just on the other side of that ridge. We'll be hiking that way in the morning, I'm sure. And the bears are down here on this shoreline because this lake is packed full of salmon, and there's salmon carcass all over the place here. So hopefully we don't have to mess with them too much, but I'm sure we'll see plenty of bears while we're here. Completion of camp setup. Back in here we got these awesome cottonwood trees, tents, and a little bear fence action. It's the morning of day one. Get up, got our stuff organized, and you can see right off the side of my head and those craggy rocks up there, off the tip of my finger, there's 6 goats we're spotting from camp. So looks like prospects are good. We're gonna get up the mountain, spike in for a day or two, and see if we can't come out heavy. There they are. We got up here to where we can top of this basin, and definitely got goats looking down, so can't really tell with the spotter to be 100% sure, but we know at least one of them's a Billy, so we're gonna head up that way. I guess some people like Cancun on vacation. Us, we'll take Kodiak. I'm ready, man. I'm gonna shoot.
Ready whenever you are.
Yeah, I hit mine, I'm pretty sure.
Did mine go down? No, it ran down. Mine's the one that's on the bottom.
Yeah. I just put a second one in mine. Mine's down and flopping. Well, day one, we're up here on the mountain. Seen a lot of nannies, a lot of kids, and we finally spotted some billies. I decided that it was nice enough to get after. Me and Matt laid into them. We know for certain that I hit mine, but Matt says he's not certain, so we'll see. I seem to think he probably did. Day one, man. Up here on top of the world. Top of Kodiak Island anyway. Couldn't get much higher. Oh, now we got a lot of work. Do a little scan here. There's all the goats that are getting out of Dodge over there. My goat is just on the other side of this grassy strip. There's a ravine. He was toppling down that the last time I saw him. He's in there somewhere. There it is. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh man. It's a mountain goat. We saw these goats all day. First thing in the morning, got up here on top of the mountain. Had an encounter with a group of nannies and kids. Kind of pushed them off. Then a bunch of goats came down here to this lake below us to get water for the day. And just so happens they started trickling up the mountain back kind of towards us. So we got ourselves in a good position and had to wait. Had to wait quite a while. And pretty soon we found the path of all the nannies coming up, and there was two billies. We knew that they'd be right behind them, or we thought they would. Sure enough. Had to hit him twice. 250 yards, shoot my Savage 338. And 225 grain triple shocks. He took the first one, turned around and just stood there. I knew I'd hit him, but he wasn't exactly going down, so hit him again to anchor him. The holdover dots in the vortex scope really helped a lot. But, pretty sure he was hit twice. Here he is. Now we can eat goat tonight, boys. Ooh. Well, we're kind of down the mountain. Got to a spot where we can at least set up some shelter for the night. I'll just show it in the morning, but we just came down some really nasty stuff in the dark. Not recommended. Well, there it is. Teepee tent, spike camp last night. All three of us were pretty cozy in there. There's the goat meat, which is plenty cold because it's freezing out here. You can see there's some ice down there on the lake. It was actually snowing at one point last night, but looks like it didn't stick much. Recap of last night. We were way up there on top of that ridge, and I shot that goat just above that rocky outcropping where you can see all the ravens up there. And then we had to come all the way down this slippery rock sliding mess and got up to here.
Now I feel self-conscious.
me when, Matt.
Alright. Ready.
Hit him. He's hit again. You missed him that time. He's hit again. I heard one of them thump him.
Going down.
Yeah. There he goes.
Nice.
Oh. Job, Matt.
2 down.
Day 2, goat 2.
I only saw, was there 3 other goats there?
Yeah, 2 nannies and a kid. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
So now, film that we got to go through to try to get that goat.
Yeah, that was my main concern. Got him. Alex just shot his goat. Boy, he dropped too, buddy. I'd say he's done.
Goat, dude. Nice.
I think it's a big one too.
Big goat.
Yeah, looks nice.
Nice shot, Alex.
Day 2, 3rd goat down, a little before noon.
I'm shooting.
So, got a lot of work now. Alright, there's Matt's goat. It's a nice billy. Nice goat.
Take a couple different angles, like some down low or something.
Tell us about it, Matt.
We popped over the ridge up here above him and spied him laying down below. Perched on a little ledge, 165 yards. I believe it took 2 shots to get him down, but he didn't go far. Took a little time to find him down here. Came down some nasty stuff to get to him, and I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes later, Alex sees another one and dropped that on the back side of this here. So we got 2 goats down, and it's only 12:30, so we got all day to deal with them.
Cool. Alright, good shooting, Matt.
Nice.
Got myself a big billy right here. Oh, 1 shot, top of the ridge. Came down on top of him. Matt got his goat right over there and got this one about 5 minutes later from pretty much the same spot. So we just took care of his goat, and now we're gonna take care of this one and hopefully get him packed out of here today.
Heck yeah.
So
A lot of work. Cool. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The end of day 2. We've got 3 billies sitting here ready to get packed down to base camp in the morning. It was a very physically exerting day, but well worth it. Morning. It's the morning of day 3. We got back here last night, got camp set up, got all 3 goats in spike camp. Today it looks like we're going to head out of here, try and get down to base camp. Got the weather call last night. We've only got a couple of days of good weather before it's going to almost certainly 100% turn nasty. So we want to get these goats out of here while we can all pack them and maybe look for a few deer. We might get back in this bowl, but we're not sure. So nice. Woke up this morning to the sound of falling rocks. Look up above us and there's goats up there again. So pretty awesome. I think it's just nannies and kids, but pretty awesome. Gonna cook up some breakfast champions here. Been pretty cold up here. Definitely below freezing most of the time. Good gear is gonna be essential. This new puffy jacket from Cryptek has been awesome. 20-degree slick bag from Kafaru worked out pretty well. Woke up with ice on the outside of it. I was still warm inside, so. And if you got space, these little booties from Barney Sports Chalet were pretty nice to have. But definitely go as light as you can and as warm as you can. Spend the money because it's going to pay dividends up here. I'll probably show you later. This little lake that we're camped on is freezing over, so definitely not warm. And the sun's not going to make it over these cliffs for quite a while. So, but yeah, today's task will be getting down to camp, where we have a bomb shelter tent and a heater and other good stuff to enjoy. So it'll be good times. Well, prepping everything to get out of camp here. Breaking this down, boning out meat. We got heavy enough loads as it is. There's no point in carrying the bones down the hill. Flushing some capes over here. That's coming along good. My little meat piles over here. Almost got it all boned out. Yummy. Goat steaks, goat burger, goat pepper sticks. It's gonna be great. Look at all this. You'd never really think you could walk up there, but it's totally doable. Down here to the lake. We've still got a good mile walking the lake shore to get back to camp, but this was definitely the easiest way. Put it in perspective. We started way over there. You can see the tops of those cottonwood trees. Went clear up there to where you can see the top of that bowl. And then we scaled all the way up to the top of that mountain, which you can only see the low part of it from here. The high part's on the other side. Shot goats. We were in that bowl back there, and we came back today, right back down this in front of you, back to the lake. That's quite a bit of hiking for this guy, especially with an entire goat in my back and some spike camp stuff, as does everybody else. But 3 guys go in, come out with 3 billies. It's worth it. You guys say worth it?
Worth it.
Well, it was bound to happen. There's spawned out reds everywhere. We saw one of these from the plane coming in, but this one happens to be directly between us and where we need to go. So this might slow our progress a little bit. Beautiful bear though.
What do you guys say we get around this corner where we can...
So it's 1800 on Monday, so 6 o'clock Monday afternoon. We are finally back at camp, exhausted. We've made a very big trek these last few days, but the whole way back to camp, once we hit the beach, there's spawned out reds everywhere and there's bears everywhere. So our bear fence really isn't working all that well. It barely shocks anything. You can hang right onto it. So we made the decision to call Andrews Air and get a meat pickup, get our goat meat out of here. That way it wouldn't be drawing bears. Big props to them. Yeah, I mean, we had to pay for it, but it was nice. We called them within an hour. They got a small plane out here, picked up our stuff, and you know, got it out of here at our request. So that's nice. But now I'm gonna enjoy camp, and sit around doing absolutely nothing the rest of the evening. It's time for a little after ops maintenance. Got my my kill bag here, just a little sack that I keep everything in for once we've harvested an animal. These tag bags are pretty awesome. If you're not using them, look into them. Alright, this is the bomb pack that they make, 10 ounces. 6 bags in here at 10 ounces, and I put my entire goat in these bags. Initial sticker shock, yeah, a little higher than the other ones. But now I'm going to take these and wash them out in this lake and dry them, and they're good to use again as soon as they're dry. And they just keep your meat better than a lot of those other like cheap little thin cloth ones. So especially when you're out here on these backcountry hunts and you don't know when you're coming back, it's a pretty big deal. So keep that in mind. Tag bags, pretty awesome addition to your kit. Well, as you can see, we continue to be plagued by bears. That's either 2 sows and 2 cubs, or a sow, 2 small cubs, and 1 older cub. I can't decide. But it's only 200-300 yards from our camp right now. So on the way up here, Matt and I encountered what I believe was a different sow and 2 cubs at about 50 yards. It huffed at us and we hollered at it, and it took off on its way. But it's really making us reconsider what we're gonna do here. We just hiked up to the high ground to look for deer, but we're not all that certain that we can hang them in camp, there's really nowhere outside of camp to hang them either. Just kind of gonna be a bad deal. I think I'm gonna have to limit myself to 1 buck right now if I can find it, and if I don't, then probably just won't shoot, because we had fresh salmon drug up right to the edge of our bear fence this morning. It's getting pretty deep in bears around here. Enjoying the spoils of victory.
And we've seen like 13 bears today by our camp.
Hi folks, it's Wednesday the 8th, and you know, we've been back in goat country for a couple days. We were going to do some deer hunting, but we've been encountering so many bears. Yesterday the count was up to 16 just in the immediate vicinity around our camp, not the ones that we were seeing way off in the distance. And a lot of them have been sows with cubs. 1 sow had 3 cubs. It's getting to be quite a problem. And also, weather call shows that tomorrow the weather is supposed to be 100% nasty. You know, as much as I really want to stay out here, the bears are kind of becoming annoying, having to get up every hour of the night to yell at them. And nobody really wants to mess with inclement weather on Kodiak Island. So I think we're making the best call. All 3 of us got good billies and exceptional hunt, and we're gonna get out of here. I hope everybody enjoyed the hunt as much as we did. We loved it. Last time I was here, I said I'd be back, and I came back, and we had, I believe this was even a better hunt than the bear hunt. In all honesty, this was pretty exciting, deep backcountry on our own. Came out with 3 nice billies, so can't downplay that at all. It was pretty awesome. Well, we got everything down here to the beach. Looks like it's time to go home. I believe that'd be our flight right there. Well, there's our ride. Pretty epic Kodiak adventure. Looks like this will be the conclusion.